Hello my sweet friends, welcome back to another Christmas decorating video for the 2025 season. I'm so excited to invite you along as I share my thoughts and ideas for decorating this Christmas. And if you're new here, I'm Jennifer. Corey and I are so grateful you stopped by for a visit to our channel. This year I'm embracing what I like to call a collected and layered Christmas style. I'll be blending memories and items from Christmases past, celebrating the present with fresh new touches, and thoughtfully leaving room for those timeless pieces that will shape our Christmases yet to come. Honestly, after decorating the tree, I really noticed the way it made me feel. There is something about this tree that is calming and just brings me peace. And so that is what I hope to capture with the rest of our home. I want it simple, quiet, and lovely to share with our family and friends. So whether you're feeling nostalgic, eager to try something new, or just love the magic of the season, I hope you'll find inspiration as we deck the halls together. So settle in and let's get started decorating for Christmas. This year I have been evaluating my holiday decorations, taking stock of what I have, what I want to donate, and how I want to proceed going forward. I really wanted to focus less on the seasonal decor and more on capturing an actual feeling of Christmas. My decorations this year are minimal, understated, and really let our home breathe. It's definitely a departure for me, but I truly love how the subtle pops of Christmas stand out instead of getting lost in all the many items I usually decorate with. I created this look-alike Pottery Barn bell garland from bells I purchased from Hobby Lobby. I sprayed them with Bear's iron ore, and it gave me a very similar look for a fraction of the cost. I saved myself about $50 making my own. I really want to invest my money in things that I can use all year round instead of just for a month or so. I want to focus more on less and less on more. I hope that makes sense and explains the direction I'm heading. Our entryway is small and I wanted it to feel inviting for our family and guests. I'm pairing items I've owned for years with some new finds as well. I'm making sure to mix my textures with metal, glass, and soft fabrics. The colors I chose this year, a mix of forest green and ivory, are both beautiful and subtle. I do add in a touch of red here and there to keep the look from falling flat, and the look it creates is a quiet elegance that I'm loving. I am using greens and flocked pieces I have collected over the years. I didn't buy any new greenery, and honestly, it felt really good. I did buy new floral bundles this year, but you'll see those when I get to our dining room. I really wanted the tree to be the focal, so I'm making sure to keep all the garlands in the entry and living room very simple and understated. I did choose to use flocked greenery this year, so I'm adding in pieces to keep everything cohesive. On this media cabinet, I'm bringing back a traditional style lamp, which allows me to have more space to add some family photos, which makes a mama's heart happy because the holidays are a time to embrace your family and friends. I'm using silver as my accent metal this year, and I'm loving the beauty it adds to our home. I asked you all to help me decide what to do with my mantle garland lighting this year, and the overwhelming consensus was that I should light it, but just a little. So that is exactly what I'm going to do. So thank you all so much for helping me. I love that we can all learn from each other to create homes we love. I have these pine branches that are wispy and easy to layer in with the other greens, and they are lit, which will bring just the right amount of sparkle to keep my mantle understated so that it won't steal the show from my beautiful tree. As always, I will leave what items I used today, if they are available, in the description box below. But always feel free to ask about anything you see. The garland on my mantle is a mix of greenery textures. I used some flocked pieces that I cut from larger stems, and then also the fern leaves I found this year at Hobby Lobby, and then added a hint of light and sparkle with the crystal picks. Again, this is all about things I've collected and layering them in a way to create something understated and beautiful. You really don't need much to make it look like Christmas. Something I have truly focused on for this Christmas is adding in florals, which I rarely do this time of year, but adding in white roses and other florals, whether they are real or not, can break up all the pine, fir, and cedar stems. I was really amazed at how much I loved adding in the florals, and I just used what I had on hand to create this beautiful arrangement. Again, you don't have to spend money to create something for your home. Use what you already own to make your Christmas special. I also purchased the silver candlesticks this year from Pottery Barn. I got them in sale and I absolutely love them. They will be used in my home no matter what the season because they are timeless and a classic piece that will never go out of style. I found some pretty lace doilies at a yard sale. I got 8 for $5. They are in perfect condition, but I don't think they are vintage. But I love the look of them. You'll see more of them when I get to my dining room. I thought this little bit of lacy goodness brought a nostalgic feel to this coffee table, something I remember my grandmother's owning back in the day. This little detail is really about a memory and less about decor. Another idea I had this year was to use floral pillows to mix in with my velvet and chenille covers. I know it really doesn't necessarily say Christmas, but I love how the colors work with what I'm already using, and it adds a little bit of something to the room that was missing. You don't always have to choose seasonally specific items to make them work. In fact, I like something unexpected in a room, so layer in what you love. I was cleaning out a cabinet in my office and found some canvas printer paper. I had never even opened it, but I'd had it for years. If I can find something similar, I will leave it linked for you all because this was a game changer for printing art from Etsy. This looks so good and it cost me a fraction of what art would cost out at the stores. The frames are vintage and from an estate sale we visited a few years ago. I love the way this art gives me that vintage feel like I found them in my grandmother's attic. The final touch to our living room is, of course, the stockings hung by the chimney with care. The green stocking is new from Pottery Barn, and I'm pairing it with an ivory stocking I had on hand. I love the look and the way they blend with all the other elements in the room. The last room I'll be decorating today is our dining room. Again, this will be minimal while adding just a hint of Christmas. I added this gorgeous silver tray to act as an anchor for my new velvet trays. I love how it mirrors them, so I thought adding just a hint of light would really make them shine. These are the new florals that I bought at World Market recently. I showcased it in my shopping video, and I fell in love with them. I just thought they were so pretty. So I'm going to I bought 3 of them, and so I'm going to be placing them in this really pretty, this is very tarnished, but I like that, and it's just a really pretty silver pitcher. So we're going to be arranging this for the dining room. And this is super simple. This is already basically, created for you. You just kind of have to bend these around a little bit to make them look a little bit more natural. And then we're just going to bend up the stems, and I'm going to place them in here. I had this stool in the corner of my dining room that was holding a large vase with stems, but since I had to move out my chair to make room for our tree, I had nowhere to put the floor lamp, and I thought it would add a lovely light source to the dining room, especially in the winter months when it's really needed. Also, I'm not a fan of the overhead light in this room. When sitting at the table, the lights are very blinding because of the way they sit in the fixture. If this was our home and not a rental, it would be one of the first light fixtures to go. I'm hoping this lamp, along with some candles, will provide enough light for a cozy Christmas dinner. I did bring back a large vase and some seasonal stems to help hide the cord for the lamp. I thought I would set the table with what I'll be using for Christmas dinner, just to give you some ideas on how I'll be creating a tablescape this year with the understated colors. I have always made sure to protect my wood table, and even more so now that Corey refinished it for me. I absolutely adore the color of this vintage table and how it feels old and modern at the same time. I had this tablecloth on hand, and I thought it worked perfectly for the colors I used this year. It's white with an ivory lace hem. I'm bringing back the lace doilies to use under my plates. I'm going to keep the centerpiece simple, just layering in greens as I did everywhere else to keep things cohesive. I am so happy that I registered for these white plates when we got married because they have been a staple in my entertaining for the last 30 plus years. They go with everything. I'm pairing my white plates with these green ones I found on Amazon. I love them. I usually only buy salad plates to change the look of my table, and I usually get them from thrift stores. But this year I wanted to invest in some pretty green plates, and these were a nice, inexpensive option. Even my glassware that I received as wedding presents are an entertaining staple in my home. It's testament to how a good purchase that is classic can stand the test of time. There is something about adding in these little pops of Christmas red into all the green and white and ivory that just makes my heart happy. It's a subtle nod to Christmas without becoming overwhelming because we all have enough to deal with during the holiday season. We don't need our homes to create more chaos for us. I really am enjoying this pared back Christmas style. It's still festive, but the best part is that I didn't need to spend a lot of money or time to create this look. I didn't feel the pressure to follow a trend or bend my style into something it isn't. I simply used what I owned in a new way to create a fresh and inviting space for Christmas. Let me know how you all plan to decorate for this year. I would love to hear all your thoughts and ideas, even if you're using traditions you've used before. I truly want to know what makes your holiday special because you are all very special to me. And that's it for today's decorating. I hope you enjoyed seeing how I brought together elements from past Christmases and present to create a collected and layered space while keeping future Christmases in mind. Your home tells your story, and each layer adds meaning and magic to the season. If you enjoyed today's video, please do give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more holiday content. I'd love to hear about your own Christmas traditions, and maybe there's a special decor item that you love to bring out during the season, so drop me a comment below. Next Sunday, I'll be sharing our master bedroom Christmas refresh along with another tree, which I'll be decorating without actually using any ornaments. So be sure to come back because you won't want to miss it. Wishing you a joyful and beautifully collected holiday season ahead. I'll see you very soon in the next one. Bye for now.